Have you ever heard a story so terrifying that it sounds like it came straight out of the internet, but it was real? In 2014, two 12-year-old girls lured their best friend into the woods and stabbed her, all because they believed a fictional monster named Slenderman told them to do it. This is one of the most chilling modern true crime cases, blending the world of online myths with real-life horror. And today, we're going to dive deep into the shocking story of the Slenderman Stabbing. But before we begin, if you love true crime stories like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and drop a comment down below. It really helps out the channel, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this case. Chapter 1. Who is Slenderman? Slenderman wasn't born in the real world. He was created in 2009 on an internet forum called Something Awful as part of a Photoshop contest. The tall, faceless man in a black suit quickly spread across creepypasta websites, YouTube videos, and internet horror forums. To most people, Slenderman was just a scary meme, an urban legend that lived online. But to two young girls in Wisconsin, Morgan Geyser and Anissa Wire, Slenderman felt real. They believed he could control them, hurt them, and even punish their families if they didn't obey. Chapter 2. The Plan. In 2014, Morgan and Anissa, both just 12 years old, became obsessed with Slenderman. They read stories about him, convinced themselves he lived in a mansion deep in the forest, and thought they could prove their loyalty to him by making a human sacrifice. Their target? Their own friend, Peyton Leutner. She was the same age, someone who trusted them completely. The girls plotted for months. They discussed different ways to carry out the attack, at Morgan's house, in the park, or deep in the woods. In their minds, this was the only way to keep Slenderman happy and to protect their families from his supposed wrath. Chapter 3. The Attack. On May 31, 2014, the plan unfolded. The girls invited Peyton to a sleepover. Everything seemed normal: movies, games, laughter. The next morning, they took her to a nearby park in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Then Morgan and Anissa lured Peyton into the woods. That's where the unimaginable happened. Morgan stabbed Peyton 19 times with a kitchen knife, while Anissa urged her on. The wounds were so severe that doctors later said only one stab missed her heart by a millimeter. But here's the miracle: Peyton didn't die. Somehow, bleeding and weak, she managed to crawl out of the woods to a bike path where a passerby found her and called 911. Chapter 4. The Arrest and Trial. Police quickly caught Morgan and Anissa. Their explanation shocked investigators. They said they did it for Slenderman. They believed that if they didn't kill for him, he would kill them and their families. This was no ordinary juvenile crime. Both girls were charged as adults, even though they were just 12. The case drew national attention, not just because of the violence, but because it showed how internet myths and creepypasta stories could influence impressionable young minds. In court, it was revealed that Morgan suffered from early-onset schizophrenia, which distorted her perception of reality. Anissa, while not schizophrenic, was deeply influenced by Morgan's delusions. Eventually, both were found not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect. Anissa was sentenced to 25 years in a mental health facility, while Morgan received 40 years in a psychiatric institution. Chapter 5. Aftermath and Legacy. The Slenderman Stabbing became one of the most infamous cases of the internet age. It raised questions about how online horror, myths, and creepypastas affect young people, and how mental illness can turn fantasy into obsession. Peyton Leutner, the victim, survived. She has spoken publicly about her recovery, saying she wanted to live a normal life and not be defined by what happened to her. As for Slenderman, he remains an urban legend, but this case is a chilling reminder that sometimes the scariest monsters are not online. They are the ones who believe in them. So, what do you think about this case? Was it purely the influence of internet horror stories, or was it something deeper, like untreated mental illness, that led to this tragedy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be reading them. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next true crime story. Thanks for watching, and remember, not every scary story stays on the internet.